Hey guys, it's Anne here, and this video is just a little bit about the product purchases that I've made in January and February. I wouldn't call it a haul necessarily because I didn't buy this all at once, but I did want to go over the things that I have bought in the last 2 months, particularly because I am trying to be more conscious. I'm on a semi-low buy, no buy project right now. Particularly, I'm trying to not buy any lip products, which I can tell you right now, I have not bought any lip products. So I'm going to go through everything that I've bought, which is not a whole lot. I'll categorize it and I'll give you the amounts of each category as well as the total overall amount that I have spent in January and February. So I'll start off with tools. The one and only thing that I bought in January was the acrylic storage, and I'll put a link in picture in here somewhere of what that looks like. I featured that in my lip products video, and that storage cost $34.75. Next up is skincare. So because I'm not buying any makeup or trying to not buy makeup, I feel like this area has now become a touchy subject. I feel like I'm buying a bit more in this area than I normally have in the past, or at least it's made me more aware that I didn't really set any parameters on my skincare purchases. So anyway, I'll go through the products. So the first product that I bought was the Avent Soothing Moisture Mask. So I bought this off of Beauty Boutique. So there's going to be a few things where the price that I paid for it is not really the price that it actually is. So I used my Shoppers Drug Mart Optimum points at the end of January to buy a bunch of things. And so a bunch of the stuff will be a little bit cheaper. What I ended up doing was just sort of dividing the cost overall over the products that I purchased. So anything that you see that I say is $4.54, that was when I did that purchase. So this cost me $4.54. And I bought this because my skin has been really dry in the wintertime, and I'm noticing that it's getting a bit red and irritated. And a lot of people have said that this has been helpful, a lifesaver for them, and I agree. I've been using this the past 2 months almost every night, and I feel like it's made a big difference. I wake up in the morning and my skin definitely feels a lot less irritated, a lot less stressed out. Another two products that I bought from that Shoppers Drug Mart purchase was the French Vanilla Bean Shower Gel Bubble Bath and the Purity Made Simple Facial Cleanser, or just cleanser. And I haven't used this yet because I purchased this before I got my Lucky Bag, and then in the Lucky Bag I got the Naiad SS. So I'm working through the SS and I'm just putting this on the sidelines right now. And then I bought this because I finished up that bubble bath in my product empties video. This is okay. I feel like my expectations might have been a little bit too high because this is such an expensive brand that, I don't know, I kind of felt like bathing in this might be much more impressive than what it was. And it's really just like a body wash, shower gel, bubble bath. And I am using it as a bubble bath, but it's not really the best for that, to be honest. So I do have another shower gel that I'm using, and once I use up that shower gel, I'll use this as a shower gel and buy a different bubble bath. So another skincare item that I purchased was the Clean and Clear Acne Spot Treatment. This was to replace the other Clean and Clear product that I used up in my product empties, the salicylic acid, although this one is not the exact same. I couldn't find the one that I normally buy, so this seemed close enough, although this one for some reason feels a little bit more intense, like it stings a little bit more if you have like an open sit, but it works, and yeah, this is just a staple purchase for me. The product that I alluded to in my Project Pan video when I was talking about eye creams and putting the Clinique eye cream on hold is the It by Eyeline Serum. It was actually sold out on the website, so I hadn't bought it yet, and then it came back on the website. And on February 14th, there was a 14% discount from Ebates on the It Cosmetics site, so I went ahead and purchased this, but I held on to it, and I just started using this at the beginning of March, which is right now, it's the very beginning of March. And this was $70 Canadian, so it's really pricey. That's why I hope I like it, but I hope I don't like it, you know what I mean? In total, I ended up actually paying $69.30 with that 14% off, so I was glad that I at least was able to get a discount on this, because if it doesn't work, well, I saved a bit of money. I will be following up in a video. I've already done some pre-photos of the wrinkly spots on my face, particularly under my eyes and my forehead. I have two little areas that have wrinkles, and then a nice big wrinkle line on my neck. I'd like to see if this will make a difference on that as well. So stay tuned, there will be a follow-up video on this product specifically. I also got two products when I purchased the Philosophy products and the Avent product from the Shoppers Drug Mart Beauty Boutique site. I got a time in a bottle and a microdermabrasion sample. They weren't big enough samples to say if I liked those products or not, or even if I would consider purchasing them. So I got those obviously for nothing. For nails, in the past 2 months, I just purchased that nail art kit, which I'll include a little picture or a snapshot of that. I did a whole video on that product, and it cost me $18.99. Now on to makeup items. One of the main purchases that I wanted to buy from Beauty Boutique was the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is a go-to setting spray that I really like. I always kind of go back to it. I'll rotate and do some cheaper ones, and then I'll eventually bite the bullet and pick this one up. So again, because I used my points, this cost me $4.54. So definitely worth the price. And I have been doing a bit of a test with this. I have been using this before I finished my NYX one, just because I've been trying to do a test. I said that they were comparable in a previous video, and so far they are comparable. I can't really see much of a difference. I was going to do a video on it, but I don't even think it's worth doing a video on it because you can't really see any difference. So yeah, this is a staple for me. I love it, and I always go back to it. The next two purchases are maybe not necessary, and this is where I've fallen off the wagon a little bit on the low buy, no buy, but it is what it is. I did it anyway, so I'm here to be open and honest. I purchased a matte and poreless Maybelline Fit Me foundation, so this is the second or third bottle I've bought of this. I did buy a different color, so this is where I do things that are maybe not the smartest. The previous version that I had of this, I had the shade 125, and I bought it in the summertime, so 125 works pretty well for me in the summer. And I was going to go down a shade to 120. Well, of course, they didn't have 120. They just had 115. 115 Ivory. This was on sale for $6.99, so I paid $7.90 for this with tax. And the shade is not too bad. It is, though, like, it's good for me now with no self-tanner on. I probably should have bought the shade 120, but they didn't have it, so anyway, I failed and bought a foundation that I didn't necessarily need to buy, but I do love this one. So I have been using this. As I said in one of my previous videos, I put the Dr. Dark BB cream aside. My next makeup purchase was totally unnecessary. However, I did get a really good deal on them. So if you go to any Shoppers Drug Mart or Rexall, they usually have on one of their end displays near the back things that are on sale or discounted. And I'm notorious for going through those and seeing if there's anything useful that I'd like to buy. So I bought 3 eyeliners. But wait, let me give some justification around these. So these are the brand Gosh, and they're the Velvet Touch eyeliner, and they're waterproof. I paid $3 for each of these. So in total with tax, I paid $10.17 for these 3. I also got 3 colors that are a little different from the colors that I currently have. One is fairly similar, it's a gray. And I also have a blue because that Sabbath eyeliner that I have, I already talked about that is done. I found out that it was done. at the end of this month, so it'll be in my empties for next month. And then I got this really interesting color called Metallic Brass. I'll also insert a little clip with these. They look really nice and they look different in different lighting. And the one thing that I found too is they're like completely smudge proof. So once you put it on, I was testing it on my hand. Once you put it on, let it sit for a minute or two. And I tried to kind of rub it just to see. I'm always curious how smudge proof is it, because I'm the kind of person where if the eyeliner is too smudgy, it's literally like all over my face and I look like a raccoon in a couple of hours. And these are completely smudge proof. So these may be a good replacement for me for the Urban Decay eyeliners. The Urban Decay eyeliners are around $20 to $24 Canadian each. And these full price are actually only $12. So only, I mean, $12 is still expensive, but that's half the price of the Urban Decay ones. So if I like these ones just as much as I like the Urban Decay ones, I may have found myself an alternative. Hair care products. A couple of hair care products I don't have because I've actually used. So January was a bit of an expensive month because I dyed my hair. Yes, this is obviously not my natural hair color. I am bad though for using very different products. I do go back to, I think it's the L'Oreal Preference. I'll put a picture of it every once in a while, but then I like to branch out and try different hair dyes, and different things happen sometimes. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. This past month I used a Faria hair dye, and I also use the Wella T11 toner, which really helps to get rid of some of the really yellow and orange tones after I do that. The next product is a product, again, that I probably shouldn't have bought. This is definitely a YouTube made me buy it product. It is the Finola No Yellow Shampoo. So I did buy this because of Samage had talked about it in one of her videos. She's actually one of the first YouTubers that I'd watched. She had a really interesting video I'm going to say 2.5 years ago or so, where she had dyed her hair and she had it shaved here, and I think she was doing it in like a teal blue. It was really cool. I'm not that cool. I can't do my hair like that. But she's always dyeing her hair and doing interesting things with it. And when she talked about this being a really good shampoo to make sure your hair doesn't go brassy, she wasn't kidding. This stuff is really, really good. So it's expensive. So I paid $26 Canadian for it. But this will last me forever because I won't use it very often. I also, though, I made the mistake on not understanding how potent this is. A lot of the regular shampoos and stuff, I'll let it sit in my hair for a couple of minutes before I rinse it out to make sure that toner is really getting in there. For the purple shampoos, I did the same with this. I left it in my hair for about 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. For the most of my hair it was fine, but I have sections like back here that are a little bit light, again because I used different products, and those sections kind of turned out gray or bluish. They had a really funny tone to them because I think I left those in too long. So, and again, this was something that I didn't need to buy. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to keep my hair this blonde. As you can see, my roots are already starting to grow out, and I haven't really decided where I'm going to go next with my hair, so probably shouldn't have bought this, but I did. The last hair product that I want to talk about is this Pantene Air Spray. So it's an alcohol-free hairspray. It's only a level 2 in terms of hold. And I bought it, again, because it was alcohol-free, so I thought that was a little different, and I wanted to try it out to see if it makes a difference. It has a really nice smell. I've only used it a few times, but when I have used it, it seems to work pretty well, so I'm not mad. I like it. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I like it. It's pretty good. And it was also, of course, with hairspray, I usually try and find which one was on sale. And this one cost me $5.64, including tax. The last couple of random things, I have a fragrance here. It's the DKNY Nectar Love. This was a free sample with that Beauty Boutique purchase. This has a very specific smell, and I kind of like it, but I kind of don't really like it. It reminds me of, bear with me, what I imagine when I smell this is I think of when I was like 11 or 12 years old and playing at the school playground, and we had like a chain link fence, and you'd have all the, I don't say weeds, but basically weeds or wildflowers growing along the fence, like the Queen Anne's lace and the buttercups and all that. That's what this smells like that fresh wildflower smell, weed smell. It's okay. I've almost used it up because I just used it. I work in an environment where we're not supposed to wear perfume, so I don't really wear this often, and it's just like one little spray just to see what it smells like, and that's that. So I wouldn't purchase this full price. And my last purchase, I've already talked about this in a couple of my videos, is the Rapid Brow, so I decided to repurchase this. I did forget how expensive this was, so in total with taxes, I paid $48.59. Yeah, I'm not sure I should have done that. My brows are in a good place right now in terms of hair growth. I don't think I'm going to get much more. I went through one of these already, so I'm not sure if I should have bothered buying this, but I did, so I'm going to use it. I don't think I'm going to repurchase this. There are a couple other products out there in the market that are like this that I'd like to try to see if it's any different. But, I mean, it did work, I think. It definitely at least darkened the eyebrow hairs that I have and just kind of helped them, especially this eyebrow. This eyebrow had pretty much, I felt like it was losing its hair, and that hair is starting to come back now. So I think it definitely has helped, but it's not a miracle worker. You're not going to grow, I wish I could grow hair a little higher up where my microblading was. It doesn't grow hair where hair never grew in the first place, obviously. It's not a miracle worker, but for your actual eyebrow hairs, especially if you're finding that your eyebrow hairs are getting a little bit, they're starting to thin out, and especially they're getting a little bit lighter as you get older, this seems to darken them and thicken them a little bit. So I think that's helpful. Totals for the last couple months. Now, because this is everything, it may seem like a lot. Fragrance, obviously I didn't spend anything. Hair care was $54.23. Again, January was a bit of an expensive month for me because I had dyed my hair, plus I bought that $26 purple shampoo. Makeup, $22.61, so thumbs up. I think I did pretty good on the makeup front. Nails, I spent $18.99. Skincare was $94.21. Again, $70 of that was that Eyeline Serum. So again, that was a big chunk of that. Tools was $34.75. Again, was only that acrylic storage. And then brows was the $48.59 for that Rapid Brow. In total, I have spent $273.38, which seems like a lot and doesn't seem like a lot when you think about how many different areas of beauty that's across. And I think overall, for me, that was pretty good. I've tried to keep myself in check. There has been a number of times where I've been in Sephora or Shoppers Drug Mart where I've wanted to buy something, or even just online. Online shopping is like my downfall. And I've been pretty good. Like, I've wanted to buy stuff and I've not bought it. Doesn't mean that down the road I won't buy things, but right now I'm really just trying to keep things in check, and I think I've done a good job. Going forward, I will try and do this on more of a monthly basis. I did January and February together because I didn't really start my videos till near the end of January, so I decided to put the 2 months together. Going forward, I'll try and do my Project Pan, Project Empties, and purchases at the end of every month. Unless, there's not a whole lot to talk about, then I won't do a whole video on it, and I'll try and merge them together into one video. If you liked this video, give it a little thumbs up down there. And if you do want to see some more videos from me in the future, please subscribe down below. I hope to see you again sometime soon. Bye.